just love showing people my, it's like showing people my avocado. This is the memorial part where the Duke and Duchess came. There in the backdrop is Navagar. Both well. It's a beautiful day, March 4th, here in Abico. Just giving a drive-by. That's the Conkin, new and refurbished Conkin, still building the bottom unit. Snappers right in between there. More Conkin building being built. Big slob of cement. And we got Navagar and Dreamyard, Old Terrence. Got Dreamyard. This is where Mangoes used to be. Mangoes and Jimmy are forever gone. We probably never see a Mangoes there in my lifetime. But this is the beautiful, most beautiful marina right here in Marsh Harbor. How about you, Old Troy? He put that first class boat rental. You get a boat rental right there. Beautiful slips. But Troy put a Vami on this building. This is top-notch architect inside, first class upstairs. I can't afford it, but that's first class there. This is where Snappers used to be. Troy, why you put this generator on Front Street, Marsh Harbor? Troy put a generator there instead of Snappers. But man, look at the sailboats. Look at them sailboaters out there. The harbor is congested with sailboaters. Man, I have never thought I would see this many boats here since Hurricane Dorian. The harbor is absolutely littered with sailboats. The jib room in the backdrop there. And what a gorgeous day. It shows you that there's a cold front pushing through. It's a calm before the storm, and I wished that Hurricane Dorian would have carried them poles. They survived Hurricane Dorian and Hurricane Floyd. The wind just went right around them. That's where Colors used to be. That's where Colors is right there. You imagine having the only restaurant in Marsh Harbor for 3 years. You could charge whatever you want for them clicks. Either you want it or you don't want it. But this is Colors. So much money that Cecil decided he didn't want to live here too much. Just send him the money. It'll be in America with the rich and famous. There's old Fadi's Kongstown. What a beautiful drop to take a drive-by Marsh Harbor. I'm the only one on the street. I see one Haitian. There's the good ship Jesus right there. Come to their new Guanakee location. And these boats in the harbor, ready taken away from the beauty. I talked to my member of Parliament, John Pinder. I don't know. I don't know what we get out of him. They got confidence in him. I ain't got none. That's when you send a boy. John Pinder's like sending a boy to do a man job. If he is half a Kai Mills, I would celebrate him. But even in half of me, that he can't move boats to the harbor. You spending millions to bring people here, and you can't beautify the most beautiful natural harbor after Hurricane Dorian and the cold. These came here, so they've been here for a while. This is the new G&L. Each time I see, I paint all them, they're gonna both black, like in a coffin, black coffin. But this is their new spot that they're getting ready to move. Guanakee Pastures, which would be closer to Guanakee, it'll be a shorter ride from right here, but that's the biggest one of the good ships, Jesus. Windows we can't open, that can't be right. I don't know what they were thinking. They want me to think they were carrying cattle. Even cattle need a little bit of air. But that's the new spot for G&L, soon to come. All that means is that our rock agency wouldn't have access to this park, and this park would belong to them. Brutes can park anywhere. But this is a drive-by. Right here is another boat sunk. Right there, another sailboat sunk there. It's like the sailboat graveyard in Marsh Harbor. Nobody wants to do nothing. Beautiful harbor. You know, we bought, if our rock agency, this is where Customs is hosted. Customs on the dock brought in $160 million And now the government has spent $1 million to get a prefab building. Custom can't take her. Go take number 1 or 2 on the dock. They had to rent this from a private person for custom to get back to some normalcy 4 years later. That's the government of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. They don't give a hell, man. They don't know what's going on. 22 years of 2 decades of bad leadership. Not a sinking boat right there. You can't see them kind of things. Not a sunken boat. Ain't outside the harbor. That's one of them Haitian smuggling boat. At least the smuggling stopped. Morning. And this is where we are here at the only government dock here. And these Haitians got this boat tie up here. And nobody can make a move. An old lying John. Once you get a white man lying to you, that ain't no good. Usually them black suckers lying to you. But when the white man start to lie to you and you have the authority to, you might as well say it's over. No more confidence in him. Again, this is Marsh Harbor, baby. This is the Union Jack dock. This with wicked defense forces to be robbing and stealing Abaco for 2-3 years. Then did nothing but rob and steal and put their grease into the harbor here. But here we have 1, 2, 3 boats right along the beautiful quaint harbor of Marsh Harbor. We have the sailboat that when I was talking to John, you see, I don't need nothing from John. All I need is representation. I don't beg nothing. If I have to beg John for contracts like Fire and Nubo and them, I know, man. I ask what I could do for my country. I don't go to the PLP and therefore I'm begging for contract and getting job for my sons. No, sir. I ask my sons what they want to do, not jug them in BEC, jug them in water and sewage, like only me and my children supposed to feed off a government. I don't do that. I will not do that. I'm gonna ask them boys to go and try to be a man and do their own thing, but once you get them an easy job, they will be easy. But this is a disgrace that the member of parliament, we got 4 or 5 guys down there at port, and this boat right there, somebody living right on it, see the hatch open. They got a tie up for hurricane, the only dock, and nobody can get nobody to move, nothing. But my story is the beautiful sailboats. Wow, look at all these boats in the harbor. If they wanted to come here to drop off or pick up some 2 boats, the dock is officially blocked because we ain't got no leadership here. I'm talking 6, 7, 8 months this boat being here. Every time you go to the port department, they got an excuse. But like, why y'all even working? Like, why y'all even there at the port if y'all can't do nothing? This boat gotta have an owner. Somebody's living on it. I see clothes, food, thing. The hatch is open. But our government officials don't weigh 2 cents. Ain't no sense paying them. Let me try to do this beautiful video of this beautiful harbor on the 4th. I'd like to bring the jib room back into focus because we're waiting for the jib room to open. It's already built. Well, Derek already got it up and running. We just need food and workers. But this is the harbor of Marsh Harbor. It's a hazy day. Cold front's about to push through. And this is what we got here. Beautiful harbor. This is the only harbor that you don't have to pay to anchor. Most of the harbor you have to pay, pick up a mooring balls. So whenever you see it's freeness, these sailboaters, they like freeness. That's why so many of them are in Marsh Harbor. They don't have to pay for nothing. Just drop the anchor, drop their sewage, and they're good. They don't worry about going out the harbor to flush their sewage. They do it right in the harbor here because we ain't got nobody to monitor nothing. That's the Bahamas I know. Good morning. Good morning. The 4th of February 2023, where for 7 months we can't get this boat off the only dock. This is the only dock, public dock, for the tourists. And they can't move a sunken boat, they can't do nothing. And somebody, I know this was a Bahamian, he come and he spread his boat along the dock, so I guess the tourists will have that side if another Bahamian don't come and hog up the whole dock. But look at this boat right here. That's a good presentation. Your first time into Marsh Harbor. Kai Case. That's why he is. Always caring.